Chronic pain is one of Australia's most expensive health problems, costing our economy around $34 billion every year. Yet there's only a handful of clinics that specialise in treating pain. It might surprise you to learn that these days pain isn't just considered a symptom, but a chronic disease in itself. Even so, most medical professionals still aren't trained to deal with it. Today, the New South Wales government committed $26 million towards developing new pain management services, but that will only meet a fraction of the need. Sarah Dingle reports.
We'll make your roll. And did you clean your room up?
Yeah.
You cleaned it? Yeah. Did you and your brother?
Me.
It's dinner time at the QUINZI house, but one member of the family hasn't made it to the table.
When I get home, 6:30, 7:15, bath, I can't even eat sometimes because of the pain, and I wait for the medication to start working. I go to bed. That's my solace. Oh.
It's 7 hours since Antonella QUINZI last took a heavy-duty painkiller, and the strain is beginning to show.
Right now, I could tell you 100%. I'm trying to hold it together. I'm in front of the camera. I don't want to look like, but yeah, it's hard.
What kind of sensations?
Well, numbness, throbbing pain. You feel like your whole body's on fire. It takes your breath away.
7 years ago, with her family complete, Antonella QUINZI had a hysterectomy. It was meant to be a routine procedure to put an end to persistent gynecological problems, but it left her with severed pelvic nerves and a shattered life.
It got so bad 2 years ago that I didn't want to live anymore. I don't know, I shouldn't say that, because God gives you a life to enjoy to the fullest. And, but we all get weak. There's weak moments.
Chronic pain is the most prevalent, most costly and largest health problem that at the moment is largely undiscovered and terribly undertreated.
Sorry.
At Sydney's Royal North Shore Hospital, Professor Michael Cousins runs one of the few multidisciplinary pain clinics in the country.
It's like a stabbing pain, but it pulses as well.
And then reach down towards the other knee.
Patient Philip Lewington has chronic pain that persists long after the initial injury that caused it has healed.
Now, what about there? No good. No good. No.
The former machine operator had his thumb crushed 6 years ago in a workplace accident.
Go right back. How far?
Just across the end. I've tried acupuncture, pain management, drugs galore, physiotherapy, and none of it's worked. I've thought about chopping it off, but...
You thought about chopping the thumb off?
Yeah.
What do you think that would do?
I don't know. Get rid of the pain, I hope. But
here, patients are treated by a team of specialists, including clinical psychologists, to ease the enormous mental burden of ongoing pain.
My life, family life, is nowhere near what it was. Sex life, basically non-existent because of medication and whatnot, so it's not good at all.
So that's really sensitive to touch, is it?
It may not seem like it, but Philip Lewington is one of the lucky ones. Many wait for years for this kind of treatment.
How you going? I'm good. Thank you. Come through.
Victorian pain specialist Dr Michael VAGG says it's a national embarrassment that Australia pays almost no attention to its epidemic of chronic pain.
Perhaps we need to look at some specific sleep strategies. 1 in 5 Australians will develop chronic pain at some point in their life, and only 1 in 20 of those people will have it adequately addressed.
You live your life around the tablet.
Like many sufferers of chronic pain, Antonella QUINZI went to her family GP, who prescribed the opioid painkiller OxyContin.
My hands are shaking.
Now she's an addict.
The first year of taking the OxyContin, I went from 5 milligrams to 10, 15 and 20, then I went up to 30.
Without the medication, the pain is overwhelming. She gets rashes and starts to shake.
And that's the reason why I've had to do little sneakies and take extra OxyContin at work. When you're desperate, you'll do anything to get rid of that anguish and pain.
Many GPs feel compelled to provide strong painkillers, even though the best evidence would suggest in many cases they're not improving people's quality of life in the long term.
Pain specialists say chronic pain is caused by damaged nerves, sending electronic signals to the brain, and it could be that drugs are not the answer. Instead, surgeons are working with technology, inserting electronic stimulators next to the spine to block the pain signals.
Could the II go up now, please?
Now Australian researchers are about to take this much further in a world first.
There's the tip of the needle, so that's still going in the midline, that's really good.
Professor Cousins carefully inches the electronic stimulator close to the spine.
Still wants to go a bit to the left. It's okay to go a little bit to the left, but not too much. All right, we're ready to do a trial stim now.
For the first time, the surgeon can see live nerve responses recorded as he operates and move the stimulator so it best blocks the pain signal.
The electrode is just to the left side of the midline, and a 0.5 millimetre of difference in position will produce a different area of stimulation. So we're waiting now to see what the patient actually feels.
And is that tingling?
Yep.
And is that in your left side?
Yep.
Is it in your left back?
No.
Buttock?
No. It's like it down the whole leg.
Right.
Okay, we might bring that down just a touch then. Yeah.
Electrodes 2, 3, 4.
Good.
We've got ankle, all of the leg,
good,
just to the middle of the buttock.
Okay, good. We managed to get electrodes placed in just the right spot. She started to feel some pain relief. It'll take a couple of days to get that fully operational.
For now, Antonella QUINZI's only source of pain relief is medication, but she clings to that same hope for a cure.
Pray for healing. I pray for healing. I pray that I will wake up one morning and not have this.
So hard. Sarah Dingle reporting.